You're watching the Big 12 on ESPN. A crosstown rivalry is renewed tonight. It's the 83rd all-time meeting as the Rice Owls visit the number 3 Houston Cougars. Good evening, I'm Matt Peterson with the Houston great Reed Geddes. Tonight, and underway in the 83rd all-time meeting, Alam Husseinovic controls the tip across to Travis Evie. And the starting 5, Evie, Husseinovic, Mason, Dawes, and Fiedler.
Now the Rice Owls showing up in their alternate black uniforms.
Unique to not see them in the blue or the whites.
Yeah.
Keanu Dawes out of Stratford High School. And Roberts clears the rebound. Emmanuel Sharp, over 35 minutes on Friday at Xavier in the win. Francis against Fiedler. And Fiedler called for a foul as Shed to inbound. A little short from Shed. Roberts clears the board.
A great ball movement.
Shed wide open from the corner.
Started with L.J. Cryer passing up a shot, moving the ball to Emmanuel Sharp, and then the unselfishness of one extra pass.
Fiedler kicks it out. Travis Evie hits from 3. He made 5 of those last week against UT Martin, passing his old friend Quincy Oliveri for Rice's all-time 3-point career mark.
His old friend was the leading scorer for Xavier the other night on the road, had 23 points.
Francis getting some touches. We haven't seen much of this so far in his
fouls.
Francis gets tonight.
Well, for Scott Pera, he runs his offense. We were talking about it. Through Fiedler at the top of
and the long rebound.
3 possessions, 3 post entries to Javier Francis.
Good work from Francis. Denying Mason. Cryer steps into a 3. Good defense from Dawes. Akuche with the rebound.
4 possessions, 4 post-entry passes for the Cougars.
JoJo Tugler about to enter. Husseinovic, good shot fake. Husseinovic hits the 3.
Now that is just his 5th 3-point field goal of the blocking shots and keeping the ball live.
Malik Wilson also in the game alongside Damian Dunn. They join Cryer and Roberts as the lone starters. Contested 3 from Makai Mason, the sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. Selden for Evie. Evie from deep. Shed rebounds. Handoff for Cryer, who hits!
It's been picked up 2 quick fouls, but listen, the longer the Rice Owls can stay close with Fiedler on the bench, boy, credit Scott Pera's group because that's a bonus.
Tough finish from Damian Dunn.
And then a turnover. That is not a sustainable formula for success.
Here comes Shed. Great entry pass for Francis, who draws a foul. That nugget, by the way, from Stuart Geddes, our statistician. Jamal Shed.
That was a fastball from really close. Look so much better than they did last year. He's only shooting 52%.
With 3 seconds left, splits the double team, alley-oop for Dawes, and it's controlled by Francis. Emmanuel Sharp.
Cougars have been really, right now the Cougars are just flowing into their offense.
Fiedler to Evie, guarded by Terrence Arsenault. Contested 3 for Evie. Dawes gets the rebound and the putback. Great play from Keanu. Sharp off the back iron, gets his own miss.
Yeah, Rice in the zone defense.
Dunn probing the zone and hitting.
Boy, that was nice. A dive in from the weak side, went right up the...
Arsenault defended by Dawes. Arsenault over Fiedler.
Boy, the depth of this Houston team, they just keep coming at you.
Mason, Husseinovic in the corner. Dawes with the offensive board. Husseinovic from the free throw line. Alem Husseinovic played a career high 39 minutes on Saturday against
a good game against Houston Christian. Had 14 points, 8 rebounds.
Sharp off the inbound from Jamal Shead, the 4th assist for Shead.
JoJo Tugler is going to be open on that baseline if you go to the high post.
L.J. Cryer. Offensive rebound, JoJo Tugler with the putback.
You know, you could almost say the same thing about JoJo that we just said about Keanu Dawes, and that's Kelvin Sampson's waiting for JoJo's aha moment.
Deflected pass, stolen by Roberts. Shead for Sharp. Sharp exploding to the rim. That's the 3rd foul on Fiedler.
How much he has improved, and maybe in that area more than any other area.
Coach Pera in that last timeout really putting a point of emphasis on his can't just turn around and try to track the ball down.
Good save by JoJo Tugler. Thank you, Austin.
JoJo Tugler, unbelievable energy. Terrific on the ball, screen on the ball defense, and then recovers and knocks the pass away to the rolling player.
Roberts and Dunn. On the floor for Houston. Dunn against Husseinovic. Mid-range from Damian Dunn.
Yeah, you almost get the feeling that Damian Dunn can go get that shot anytime that he wants.
Good feel for the game from Dunn. And he seems like a really good fit for Houston tonight if Rice wants to keep playing his zone. Selden spinned away from the hoop, but he finishes.
He had a clear lane to the basket. I wasn't sure where. But the key, normally they throw the ball to him on top of the key. He turns, and everybody starts cutting to the basket. Now they've gotten completely out of that set.
Shead gets the screen from Roberts. Perfect pass for Roberts. Reverse layup.
6 assists in this game.
Selden with the steal. Sam Alajiki, Husseinovic hits the 3 over Dunn.
Oh, Husseinovic turned around and talked to the Houston bench.
Not a read. Arsenault. The baby hook. Offensive rebound by Francis and the touch.
Scott Pera very animated on the sideline, insisting they go for one shot.
Felt like walking the dog when they inbounded the ball. Popular NBA move in the backcourt. Husseinovic. Husseinovic. Missed the 3. There's Shead from midcourt. Oh, nearly there from about 60 feet from Jamal Shead.
Now, Kelvin Sampson looks like he's frustrated.
Scores Makai Mason and Travis Evie, both with just 3 apiece in the first half. I just talked with Coach Pera, and plain and simple, he said, I just want to see them make a shot this half. They are a combined 2 for 13. He said, when we get a chance to knock down a shot, we have to take advantage of it. Defensively, when they switched to that zone in the first half, he said, one, it was because they want to try to keep Fiedler from picking up another foul, but then he also said, it gives us a little bit of a break. Houston plays so quickly, we have to slow down and play at our pace of game, not the tempo that they are playing at.
You know, it's interesting. I hear coaches say that a lot, but when you're getting this kind of relentless pressure, it's not a tempo of fast break up and down. It's a tempo of chaos, right? Helter-skelter. And suddenly you get really antsy because you have so much.
His first 2 points on cue, playing with 3 fouls. He's the all-time field goal percentage leader at Rice, 65.7% in his career.
Well, he's coming off of a unique double-double for a 6'11" guy against Houston Christian. He had 12 rebounds and 11 assists here early in the second half.
The Owls played a difficult schedule to start things off. He did not think they would start 1-5. He thought maybe realistically 3-3. They came home and beat UT Martin and Houston Christian. Francis off a good feed from Cryer.
Yeah, really nice balance by LJ Cryer.
A good team this year.
A really good team. Well, the Owls lost 5 in a row, and then they've won their last 2. And Scott Perry was talking about that he really attributes it to their defense. Their defense has not been very good. They're giving up 80 points per game. And he talked about a new system, but that's a great. You go right back inside and go after Fiedler. See if you can pick up that 4th foul.
Cryer, good pass for Francis.
Yeah, that is really good basketball. The last 2 minutes, Cougars on a 9-0 run.
Evie, Keanu Dawes, corner 3.
Comes into the game averaging 17 points per game. He is now 1 for 8 from the floor.
Sharp hits the 3. Jamal Shead can lay that up if he wants, but he passes it to the corner.
That is now 7 assists for Jamal Shead.
Husainovich is short. Mason keeps it alive to Travis Evie.
Good pass. Oh boy, there's the passing skill of Max Fiedler. It's the first time we've seen it. That is a beautiful bounce pass on a back-cutting Husainovich.
Max Fiedler, top 10 Rice history in all of these categories. Field goal percentage, blocks, assists, rebounds, starts, and games. And there's a dunk for Javier Francis. Last night beating FAU at Madison Square Garden. Dunn slips but keeps his feet somehow. Shed for Cryer. Another 3.
Jamal Shead now with 8 assists. Boy, he had his eyes locked on LJ Cryer the entire time he was penetrating.
4 made 3s for Cryer. He hit 5 from beyond the 3-point line at Xavier on Friday. Fiedler, good finish around Tugler. Shed.
Well, he's got a mismatch. If you want to isolate, Jamal Shead got a Charlie horse. Suffered a blow to his thigh. The officials need to stop play a second. There they go.
But before the whistle, Cryer just hit his 5th 3 of the night. Wilson's first minute since early in the first half. He's playing with Arsenault. Mid-range from Dunn.
Well, that ball was in there deep. Ooh. They're going to review that. That's a forearm to the face of JoJo Tugler, and Max Fiedler's going to get a flagrant 1 at least. Scott Perez over there saying what happened, but that's clearly an elbow. Oh, 2 elbows to the face. Yeah, I'm not a big advocate. Yeah, that might even be a flagrant 2.
To see a coaching staff allow a freshman talent like JoJo Tugler to play through these mistakes.
And then he talked about the importance of dominating the glass. I mean, he goes down through each player. He goes through tendencies, team tendencies, and I don't know how much film he's watching, but man, if you want to outsource your scouting report, you may give my buddy Jamie a phone call.
Selden will get. Selden missed. 1 of 2. It's Arsenault, Wilson, Dunn, Tugler, and Ramon Walker Jr. Ramon Walker Jr. in for the first time tonight. Shadow Creek High School product. Now in his third season at Houston. Tugler lowers the shoulder and then uses the hook. Selden in the corner. Lakai Mason guarded by Arsenault. Akuche draws the foul.
Well, Akuche caught that ball. He was about 2 feet from the basket, put it in the basket.
Hey, Reed, let's predict this will fare in the American this season.
Yeah, I do on the floor. They shoot 31 from the three-point line. They give up 37 from the three-point line. That is just not very good defensively.
Here's Malik Wilson. And Damian Dunn finishes from the free throw line.
Anytime he wants. He's like a whirlwind out there on the floor. It is amazing how active he is.
Arsenault against Dawes.
Good pass.
And Tugler with the layup. Tugler guarding Max Fiedler. Good help from Arsenault. Wilson missed the layup. Put back. Ramon Walker Jr.
Kid has as good a nose for the basketball as anybody on this team. Ramon Walker, it is amazing when there's a loose ball or a 50-50 ball, meaning anybody can go get it. Boy, it's amazing how many times.
Houston breaking out with Walker and Keanu Dawes and JoJo Tugler, some of the best in Houston over the last 3 years. And then on the bench, LJ Cryer, a few years older than them. And Selden finishes.
And if we extend it out 90 miles, we'll add Terrence Arsenault to that all-star game.
Do you want to whistle on that from Selden, knocking the ball away after the make? Or is that just ticky-tacky?
I don't know. You know, you're begging for a call when you're up 34 and you're one to have to call a delay a game. So I'm going to go with no. I'm not critical of that. Boy, Terrence Arsenault. Wow, going strong. Maybe the most aggressive we've seen Terrence Arsenault on the offensive end this season.
Fiedler against Tugler. Fiedler will go to the free throw line. He says nobody's perfect, but those two are perfect to coach.
Evie averaging 17 points per game, still only 3 points in this game.
And only 2 shots taken from the field. Damian Dunn with the mid-range.
And you can say that about Javier Francis.
Arsenault 4 rebounds in 12 minutes tonight. Lott guarding Fiedler.
Almost worked.
Fiedler misses the first.
Off of 1 foot, and that suddenly there's a panic, right? You've got to do something before you travel. Would love to see him go in there and jump stop.
Alajiki. Ofechukwu, the sophomore from Nigeria, misses the free throw. Ramon Walker Jr. rebounds. Ryan Elvin, a fan favorite. Now a senior out of Cedar Ridge High School in Round Rock.
Good spacing, good movement by these 5 on the floor.
Arsenault with the turnaround.
Boy, he's showing it to us tonight. That has been his spot on the floor. He's gotten there by backing down. He's gotten there by driving. But, boy, what an effective weapon when Terrence Arsenault gets over there and can turn over his left shoulder.
Cedric Lott called for
athletes in action, and we practiced out of Balboa Park. And
Dawes makes both. He has 7 points tonight, and he goes to the bench.
He's going to have a bright future. Boy, he's got a nice skill set, and he's bouncy and long, and he can step outside. And I became a fan of Dawes here this evening. Nice basket by Malik Wilson.
Started every game this season. Wilson lost it. Camp Wagner the other way, and there's Arsenault with the rejection.
Well, it's a lot of contact down there. Cedric could do it all. Could handle the ball, pass, was a great shooter.
Efechukwu has a lane violation. He'll get another shot. They miss both. Ramon Walker Jr. with the rebound. Reed, with the minutes to go, what did you learn about Houston tonight?
Well, they came out all business, right? We've seen them play good in spurts and then have a little bit of a lull, and I don't remember a lull tonight. It was consistent intensity, consistent on both ends of the floor.
Ryan Elvin makes space for himself and hits the deep two. Wagner misses. Peaks with the rebound. And a good finish inside of Efechukwu.
And Cedric Lawton may foul out and come in locked and loaded like Ryan Elvin can.
If Jordan can get away with it, Ryan Elvin can get away with it.
There you go. Said very few people ever. But 38-point win for the Cougars. They dominated from the get-go. They dominated rebounding 43-29. They forced 21 turnovers and 17 assists on 31 field goals. A really dominant game on both ends of the floor for Juwan Roberts and LJ Cryer and Damian Dunn. Kelvin Sampson's got to be pleased with the way his team played tonight.
Jackson State